to Breakthrough, where I help you get tips, tools, and insights for life. I'm your host, Sharon Joseph from SAJ Consulting Services. And what I do at SAJ Consulting Services is basically help people live and lead with passion for their purpose. How do I do that? Through coaching, assessments, and helping them build their confidence and communication skills. I also help businesses grow through one consulting, training, assessments, helping them with strategic directions, and so much more. If you want to reach me, you can do so by one emailing me at Sharon. Okay, you can find me on the web at sharonajoseph.com or sajconsultingservices.com. And you can email me at sajconsultingservices at gmail.com. Now, if you're a breakthrough listener and you'd like to share your story with me, you can do that by emailing me to breakthrough tti at gmail.com. I'm so excited, as always, to come before you and breakthrough. If you're wondering if this is your first time joining me, breakthrough is all about helping people deal with the challenges of life to help you walk confidently in your purpose to basically to accomplish the things that you are made or created to do. So that's what it's all about. And if this is your first time joining me, would you please give me some thumbs up as we go through this program and share the broadcast? I promise you, you will leave with something awesome to help you push you into your purpose. So thank you so much for doing that. Again, please share and comment. And would you also subscribe to my YouTube channel if this content is beneficial to you? Would you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that notification bell so that you can be notified when I broadcast? And I publish life transforming broadcasts every week. Okay, let's jump into the program. We began a series on roadblocks to your purpose or to our purpose. And today I want to continue on that topic because I'm finding it to be so important to getting to our next level. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever set a goal, let's say to clean your house or garage, and found that it seemed messier in the middle of the cleanup? It seemed more challenging to accomplish in the middle of the process than when you first began? That happens in life as well. Think about it. How long have you been trying to clean out that garage and you kept starting, or even your closet? I know for me, even your closet, in the sense that you get in the middle of the process and you're distracted and you don't, you feel like, oh, I'm not sure where this goes or where I should put this. And then what happens is you just end up leaving it halfway. Today, I am encouraging you to push past the challenges that you face, not just in life, but in business as well. Because as a business consultant and coach, I see this happen to so many business and executives in life. It seems that they may have a really great idea or a project or goal, and it fails right in the middle, and or just left undone or just die. Why? Because of what I call the in the middle syndrome. In the middle, when you hit that roadblock, if you don't get the necessary help you need, you more than likely will forget about the project, fail, or just stay stuck in the middle. Here is one we have all heard of: midlife crisis. Yes, we have heard of that so often. But can I tell you, generally you find someone who have accomplished many things, several things in life, or have been married for a while and may have even a wonderful family and kids, seem to have everything going for them, and then suddenly they may drive home in a red Corvette or red, I don't know, some other crazy vehicle, and you're wondering what is wrong with them. Why did they do that when they could be investing or doing whatever else? Many times those people just hit a roadblock in their life, and instead of seeing it for what it is, seeing it as a cautionary time in their life to reassess their plans or purpose and examine their lives. Instead, they become distracted in the middle and do some sort of crazy thing. So I'm encouraging you, if you feel stuck right now and or you are going through a really challenging time, and you think that you're facing a roadblock, please stay tuned. I will pray for you at the end. I promise you, there is more beyond that roadblock. But before I delve into the rest of today's session, I need to let you know about a couple things happening right here in my town. We are forming a Toastmasters club in the southwestern Pennsylvania area called the Laurel Highlands Toastmasters Club. For those of you who know me, you may know that I've been involved in Toastmasters for over 25 years, and it has been instrumental in my growth as a leader and as a person. So we are inviting you, if you live inside this area of the Laurel Highlands or outside, we encourage you to join us, join this Toastmasters Club. Why? We are trying a hybrid type club in person and online. So we are hoping that we get people from around the world to join us at our Laurel Highlands Toastmasters Club. And this Thursday at 6 p.m., we are having another demo meeting for people who have never heard of Toastmasters, or if this is your first time hearing about it, we are having another demo meeting at the Connellsville Canteen on Tuesday at 6 p.m. This Tuesday at 6 p.m. at the Connellsville Canteen and Museum in Connellsville. We have people coming from outside this district, including our district director, to help us get this club started. I am so psyched. But if that's not great news, if that's not good enough, here are some more. Well, more great news, I think. It is now confirmed, and I have their permission to say this because I spoke to our state senator yesterday, Senator Pat Stefano, and our city mayor, Mayor Greg Lincoln, yesterday. And they both confirmed that, yes, sign them up as members, and two, I can use their names to let people know that they are members of the Laurel Highlands Toastmasters Club located right here in Connellsville. I am so excited. Okay, why? Because I know the value and benefits of Toastmasters. And I know that when people become a member of Toastmasters and actively participate, they grow by leaps and bounds. Their career take on another level. They just do great things and have the confidence and self-worth that's needed to move past one of the roadblocks I'll be talking about today. So just an FYI, if you'd like to join, please let us know or give us a call. Okay, moving on. And again, if you live in the southwestern PA area, and those areas are like obviously Connellsville, or the Fayette County, Westmoreland area, Connellsville, Scottdale, Mount Pleasant, Uniontown, Dunbar, even Greensburg. Actually, if you live in that area, you can still join because again, it's a dual club in person and via Zoom. So do join that meeting. And there's some other areas I forgot to mention, but you know who you are, so join us. Okay, we're about to create history in this area, so you definitely want to be part of it. And as a charter member, your name is written in the books of Toastmasters forever. So please join us. Okay, another thing I'm really excited about, my two nephews, Josiah and Isaiah, graduated from high school last Friday. I am so excited for these two young men. They're about to go off to college. One goes to Texas to become a pilot, and the other goes to New York City, or at least upstate New York, to become a businessman. Now, the thing is, I thought I was about to say, well, he's taking over after his auntie by going to college for business. But his parents are also business people, so I can't take all the credit. But nonetheless, I am really excited for them. My final announcement before I jump into today's program. Parents, many of your students now have graduated, and many of them are going on to college. Now, when they go off to college, many times, ask any adult, and they may have changed their majors 3 or 4 times. What happens when you change a major is that many of the credits that you were going after or currently have for one major is not always transferable to another major. What does that mean? Those credits are wasted. What does wasted credit means? Wasted money. So I am encouraging you to, one, allow me to do an assessment of your child. Or if you're a teenager looking at this, come get an assessment done so you'll know what area or what you're good at or what field of study you should pursue based on your natural inclinations or what I believe you'll be really great at. So think about that and call my office at 440-497-0172. 440-497-0172. Actually, that's my office cell phone number, so you're getting direct contact to me. 440-497-0172, or email me at sajconsultingservices@gmail.com. Okay, enough of that. Now, back to roadblocks to our purpose. The Oxford Dictionary defines roadblocks as barriers or barricades on a road, especially set up by, get this, the authorities to stop and examine. Let's look at that. Roadblocks are set up by the authorities to stop and examine. So when it's not to stop permanently, right? Stop and examine and then continue moving. So I am encouraging you as you face roadblocks of life to think about it. You're being stopped to be examined. So I encourage you to examine yourself. I truly believe that roadblocks happen in life to help us stop and examine what we are doing and where we are going to ensure that we are on the right track. So please keep this in mind. It is very possible that everything we go through in life is preparing us for everything we have ever asked for or born to accomplish. Remember that. Okay, so, I love to give practical examples. And these apple seeds that I've been keeping here for a while, these apple seeds, they currently face a roadblock. If these don't go into the ground and is watered in the right temperature and climate, it will never grow. So I currently am the roadblock to these apple seeds becoming apple trees and apples. Now, if they are planted, something has to be done, right? So if they are planted, then they will have a chance to grow and become what they need to be. The good thing about yourself is that once you know what your roadblocks are, you can make a change immediately. If those apple seeds were a person and they heard this program, they could make up their minds right there and then to go and be planted and grow. So remember that you don't need to despise yourself or the challenges you face or your small beginnings, because it could all be part of your purpose. Small beginnings grow into big things. Like a small apple seed grows into a big tree. So too with the dreams and ideas you have. So learn from your experiences. And when you come up to a roadblock, know that all things, not just some things, but all things work together for good for those who love God, love their creator, and because you have been called to accomplish his purpose. So know that your roadblocks does not have to keep you stuck or blocked. If you believe this, I believe that you will see your challenges very differently. I have shared with you about the many challenges I've been through. But despite the many roadblocks I have faced in life, everything I've gone through has and still is going through, actually, I believe is preparing me for what I've asked for. And that is to walk fully in the purpose in which I was called for or created for, and to help others walk fully in their purpose as well. So, whatever challenges come my way, I believe that God has graced me to deal with it so smoothly that I don't let it hold me back or become a permanent roadblock. So, as we go through this series about roadblocks to your purpose, I ask you to ask yourself this one question: what are my roadblocks or challenges to me or you basically accomplishing your purpose? What are your roadblocks or challenges to you accomplishing your purpose? What do you have to do, or what decisions do you need to make right now to accomplish your true purpose? I pray that you are really examining and thinking about this, because this will truly lead you to move past whatever roadblocks you think are currently holding you back. Remember that roadblocks are cautionary barriers and can keep us from danger. It stops and examines, right? So make sure that if you are stopped or if you are being evaluated, know that it's for your own good, to help maybe even redirect you. Think about a GPS. It tells you sometimes redirecting or rerouting, right? Because you may have gone off track a little. So think about that. Roadblocks are not meant to keep us from our destination. It's just meant to redirect us to another route or another way to get to our destination. So how do you navigate roadblocks? Simple. Start seeing your challenges and disabilities as abilities, and a way of finding new creative ways of moving past whatever roadblock you believe is in front of you. We all have something that we believe is a physical or a mental disability, that if we didn't have it, we will be able to do XYZ. Some people may think of themselves of having an intellectual or cultural uh, disability that prevents them from accomplishing their purpose. Can I tell you, nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you from accomplishing your purpose if you are determined and you decide to move past any and every roadblock that come your way. Your disabilities can be turned into abilities. Think about it. Your disabilities can be turned into abilities. Whatever disability you have an equal and opposite ability that can impact, move this disability away and help you move forward. Some of us use the color of our skin as a disability. It is not. Some of us use things we cannot change as a disability. It is not. You are the perfect height, the perfect size, the perfect color, the perfect every tone, everything you need in you. It's perfect right now. So do not let the things you cannot change hold you back from accomplishing your purpose. I pray, God, you get that, because so many people are being held back right now because they're using one thing or another to tell them, or to fool themselves and tell themselves that they cannot accomplish because of X, Y, and Z. Okay, so don't forget, if you have a breakthrough story, to please send me so we can, include it in the program. I want to be sharing your stories if you allow me, so please do that. So you can email me at breakthroughtti@gmail.com, breakthroughtti@gmail.com, or you can call me at 440-497-0172. Okay, here are some more internal roadblocks we need to deal with or get over in order to walk confidently in our purpose and accomplish what I believe God has called us to do. Don't forget, Breakthrough, this program, is all about living and leading with passion and purpose. It's about knowing and understanding that we were created with a purpose to impact this world. It's about helping you recognize that your mind, our minds, is our most valuable asset, and that we are our greatest investment. Also, the fact that if we live with CIA, character, integrity, and an amazing attitude, that there's no roadblock we cannot move past. So remember that. Okay, so I've shared several roadblocks with you so far. I'll just number them quickly as I move forward. The first roadblock you have to overcome, by the way, is the roadblock of the test. Your purpose will always be tested. The same way you were promoted from one grade to another by being tested, so too with your purpose, you will be tested. God wants to know that you have the passion to carry out the purpose in which He's deposited in you. So don't know that you will face a test, but don't let it hold you back. The next one is, many of us are afraid. But we've got to remember in our fear that all things work together for good for those who love God, who love their Creator. And because we have been called to His purpose, He will help us through. So remember that. And if you want to learn more about that, you can read Romans 8:28. And one that I love because it has carried me through and still is carrying me through every fear that I face. And that is Isaiah 41:10. Love it, love it, love it. It says, "Do not fear anything, for I am with you." God Himself, your Creator, is with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I assure you that I will help you. I will certainly take hold of you with my righteous right hand, and His hand of justice, power, and of victory and salvation. So, I mean, just knowing that He's with me, and because I'm living for Him and doing the right thing as it relates to other people, that the things in me that He's deposited in me will indeed come to pass. So remember that you've got to pass the test. You've got to get past fear. When you feel fear, do it anyway, because courage is feeling fear and doing something anyway. Then you've got to get rid of the roadblock of your don't rock the boat. People will say, just be still, don't do anything, don't say anything, don't rock the boat. I'm telling you, rock the boat. Rock the boat. You are uncontainable. You cannot be boxed. Your destiny is bigger than a boat, any boat you can be in. So get out of the boat and walk on water. Be a world changer and a life transformer. Another roadblock we face is not just fear, but fear of failure. Because we may attempt a project and think, oh my gosh, what if I fail? I'm telling you, what if you succeed? And guess what? Every person who has ever succeeded in life failed their way to success. Another roadblock is to us accomplishing our purpose is apathy or neglect. Apathy or neglect. What am I talking about? You have, it's like, yes, I'm interested, but I'm not really interested. You have no enthusiasm or concern for your life's purpose, or your attitude is like, I don't know, maybe so, should be, could be, but not really me, or I don't know, it's too great. We find ourselves making excuses in so many different ways. You have a lack of concern or care for whatever you're going after. That's apathy. That's the neglect of your purpose. So where do you think, some people even say, oh, that'll do. They have an attitude of everything is that'll do. Don't go all the way. Don't make it perfect. That'll do. That I do, basically. And I'm saying you've got to move past apathy and neglect. Next roadblock that you need to move past is the fact that this is too big for me. So many people think this is way too big for me. So we never go after it. You give up, you quit, or you run away from whatever you were born to do. Your purpose was meant to be bigger than you are. Our purposes were meant to be bigger than we are. And that's how we truly impact others. When we operate in our purpose, which is bigger than we are, then we are able to impact many other lives. There'll always be something too big for you, but that's how you know it's a God thing and not your thing. I am now planning a women's conference for next year that is so much bigger than I am. This Toastmasters Club in Southwestern PA, so much bigger than I am. I mean, Breakthrough Leadership Institute that I've established in this area, so much bigger than I am. This simple broadcast, so much bigger than I am. So fact is, in order to truly impact lives, we need to consistently pursue things that are indeed bigger than we are. Okay, I will stop at the roadblock of lack of self-confidence and self-worth for today. The roadblock of lack of self-confidence and self-worth is one of those roadblocks that truly hold us back from not just operating fully in our purpose, but operating fully in life and society. You have This is where you have no faith in yourself or your self-worth, or and people see it, right? Or in your ability to impact society. You'd always be thinking of people are talking about me, or people are saying things about me, when they may not be saying anything about you, or they may be saying something good about you. So you cannot just believe or not believe in yourself because it impacts every area of your life. You've got to move past the, oh, poor me, or I am less than everyone else. You've got to move past being concerned when you walk into a room and conversation stops. Instead of thinking they were talking about me, how about, oh, maybe they just ended one conversation and about to start another. And if you believe they were talking about you, think about the fact, what if they were talking good things about you? So don't allow these petty little things to make you feel concerned. Self confidence and lack of confidence and self worth is so critical to your success. And that's part of the reason why I believe I have been pushing to get this Toastmasters Club established in this area, because Toastmasters is one of the areas that can truly help you build confidence and self worth and truly move forward confidently in your purpose. All of these internal roadblocks are things that are holding us back from moving forward and accomplishing our true purpose. We must conquer these roadblocks in our minds, and many of all of them in which I've shared with you so far are internal roadblocks. Think about it. And they truly can impact you, your confidence level, and your ability to walk fully in your purpose. There are a few more internal roadblocks I will share with you next week and hopefully conclude this series. But I'd like you to think about this. I encourage you, rather, not just to think about it, but to look for the value in the roadblocks that you find in your way. Look for value in the roadblocks to your purpose. Value the people you'll be meeting along the way. They could be your destiny helpers. And be sensitive to the detours and redirections in your life's purpose or whatever goal you go after. Because in those redirections or detours, your purpose is right there. Look forward with faith. Look forward with CIA principles, character, integrity, a great attitude. Know that your mind is your most valuable asset, and that investing in you, learning, growing, being trained is one of your greatest investments. Being a member of Toastmasters is investing in yourself. And if you register, and by the way, registering to become a member of Toastmasters, the cost is like under $100 a year. Under $100 a year. That's amazing. Okay, I'd like to pray with you now. I pray right now, oh God, for every person who's listening or who will listen to this broadcast. I pray in the name of Jesus, oh God, that you, their Lord, their creator, their defender, you will defend them. You will show them what they need to do, where they need to go, and how they need to live and move past these roadblocks that they may be seeing. I pray, oh God, that they'll pass the test that is put before them as they go forward, trying to working towards accomplishing your purpose. I pray, oh God, that whatever is holding them back, whether it's finances, and finances is a physical thing, Lord, but the things that are internal, the test they have to pass, the confidence, the self-worth, the not living an apathetic life or a neglectful life. Father, the things of being able to rock the boat and rock it confidently, knowing that no one was meant to stay in a boat forever. Give them what they need, oh God, mentally to move past any and every roadblock that's blocking them from accomplishing their purpose. I pray the perfect shalom of God upon you and your family. I pray that you are kept in perfect peace and well being as you keep your mind stayed on your Creator. I pray that you are complete and whole without any brokenness. I pray that your every financial need is met, everything you lack that you receive. I pray in the name of Jesus that when next we meet, that you can share something or realize, wow, I am breaking through and to truly walk in my purpose. I pray again the shalom of God upon you, the shalom of God upon you. Nothing broken, nothing missing. The shalom of God upon you and your family. And until next week, when we will hopefully wrap up this series on roadblocks to your purpose, I'm your host, Sharon Joseph from SAJ Consulting Services, reminding you to pay attention to the roadblocks and challenges and don't get stuck and stay where you are, but look forward with faith to the other side of that roadblock, knowing that there's nothing you cannot do. God bless you and your family. Until next time.